Hi there, it's Vanessa Baker dropping in for another crafting session, and I'm using Grow with Love again today, and I'd love to know if I'm doing this too much, if you'd like to see a different stamp set, or if you like the focus just on one stamp set for the whole month. That was kind of my idea, and now I'm into it. I'm thinking, I don't know, what does everyone think? I'd love to know. Obviously, I do this because I'm wanting to inspire you, and if you think it's better to do different sets, then I'm happy to do that. So just let me know. That would be great. And this one is pre-recorded because I'm away on holiday, hopefully sunning at the beach if the weather plays ball. And I'll be back live again next week. Right, and I've also been playing with my camera setup. And this jolly thing has, there we go, I think that's about, I'm trying to get it to about the same as what it does when it's on Facebook. So, and I'm testing my lighting in different positions. So yeah, hopefully it's all working, and I haven't got any, oh no, I do, I can see a spot down here which has got a glare. It's very annoying. I'll just try and move that light away a bit. But then hopefully I'm not in shadows. Okay, let's just see how it goes. Right, so today I wanted to put the little envelope, the little seed packet envelope on the front of a card. I think that's a really cute way to use the set. And this is quite a simple design, but one that looks really cute, I think. And it's got a little pull-out piece here. You can write another message, or you can put a gift card in there and then have your main message inside the card. So yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to put an envelope on the front. So I've cut my envelope here, and the way you put this together is when it cuts, it does little scores for you, and you might be able to see them better on this side. You can see some faint lines there. So the way to put it together is to fold in the two sides and give that a crease. And then you put glue. See how they overlap there? So we're just going to put a little bit of glue along that edge. A little bit of Tombow there. And just hold that together. And a little bit, I'll just crease that bottom one. So we bring that bottom one up and over. So the smaller one is the bottom one, and the larger flap is the top. So you need to keep that in mind when you're cutting, if your paper is directional. Okay, so that's our cute little envelope made. How quick was that? Oh, now I meant to talk about the paper. This paper is from a pack called Serene Love. And it's actually some paper that Stampin' Up! Had. I think the designs are from different packs actually, but there's papers that they've brought out before in different colours, and they have recoloured them. So this, I think, was black and white with the flowers, and they've recoloured it into different colours that coordinate together. So this is the one I've used, and we're also using the dotty one that's in Old Olive, but that's Lost Lagoon, and this one is, I think, Night of Navy. I'll just check the back. Yes, Night of Navy, yeah, Lost Lagoon and Old Olive. So yeah, it's really fun to see a paper reimagined in different colours. And I think that's a limited edition, and it's available in the online store. Okay, so now we've got our little envelope made up. We'll turn to the card, and I've got a layer of Mossy Meadow, and I decided to put my layers on angles rather than straight. Most of the time I put them straight, but I felt that this one sort of lent itself to putting them on an angle. So this is just my normal layer size. So I'm putting it right up to the top corner, right across to the side of the card there. And then I've just got to tweak it slightly to get it to fit on without going off the edge. There we go. It just adds a little bit of whimsy, I think, to the design of the card. And then this is just a slightly smaller layer. What I would normally do is a layer, just, you know, a little bit smaller. And this time we're going to go over the first one on a different angle. So yeah, it just adds a little bit of interest. And then our envelope is going to go on another angle. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down actually. So it seems a shame to be putting glue on that side, but never mind. It's very cute once it's done. And then I'm just choosing a different angle for the envelope. Okay. Then I've done some stamping of, I've got the rosemary and the thyme. So I'm doing the rosemary in Mossy Meadow. And I don't need the words, so I might just save some paper by just stamping that off the edge onto the glass mat. And then I can just rub, oops, my little sponge went dry. I'll just grab a wipe that I've been using and just get rid of that. So I need one rosemary and I need two of the thyme. So the thyme I'm doing an old olive because that's the colour of the designer series paper. And just using up a scrap piece here. So I just want two of those. And I'm going to die cut those. Oh, I've lost my little machine. There it is. I demoed this last week, so I thought I would just show you again of the little machine. It's a very handy one to have on your desk, especially if you don't have a lot of room. Now I might have to cut that edge off. The only thing with it is, of course, that it is smaller, so I'll just cut that edge off so I can get it all through. Right. We'll have to run this through twice because I've got two of the thyme to cut out. Which is that die there. So delicate, the thyme, I really like it. It's the one I choose most of the time to put inside. Right, so there are my three. Get rid of that bit, nicely used up. And we'll move this out of the way. Right, now these are going to go onto a punched shape, and I've got the hexagon. No, it's not a hexagon. What was it called? Maybe it is a hexagon. I think it might be. And I'm doing this in Mossy Meadow. I'll just go off camera. There we go. It wasn't too bad of a noise. Sometimes they can be very loud. Okay. So I set these up on... Did I put that first or did I do that? I think I might put that on first. I'm going to put that on with dimensionals. Just do half a one there and there. Okay. Pop that on the front. And then we can put our herbs on top. And I'm just going to use Tombow for that. So I'm just going to put the glue, because these are going to overhang at the top. So I'm just going to glue sort of the bottom half of each of the herbs. And I want all of the stalks to kind of come down into the middle. Sort of splaying them out a bit, so looks like a little arrangement. And then I've got a piece of, actually I'll come back to that, I'll do the sentiment next. So I've just got the Happy Birthday from the Simply Said stamp set. I'm using this one a lot at the moment. It's got some great sayings, and I like the the printed words. And also these ones are cute too with the scripty writing. Okay, so I've got a block capital one here, and I'm just going to do that in Memento Black. It's easy to forget to use black as a colour. We always I tend to use a lot of colour with my sentiments, but black can actually look really good, especially when you've got, this is quite busy, there's a lot, different patterns and the herbs and things, and I felt the black just calmed it down. Okay, and then I'm just going to eyeball that and cut it. Oops, if I can pick it up. Not 100% straight, but it's handmade. Okay, and then that's going to go across, and I'm going to stick that flat. And to do that, I'm going to use glue dots. I did have some here. Where have they gone? Okay, I'll just have to... Oh, there they are. Because I really just want one at each end. So let's take the object to the glue dots. If you pick the glue dot, try and pick it up in your fingers. It will probably squash into a funny shape, and you lose some of the sticky as well. So I'm just going to put one little dot of Tombow just up here on my herbs, and then just put that across. Just get it centered, and the glue dots, and then that little dot of glue will hold it. I use the glue dots because I've got 3 layers here now of herbs, and so that's a bit higher and the glue dot's just got that little bit of height that I feel keeps them sort of at the same level. And then I'm just going to do a little bow. So what I do for a little bow, I can tie it in mid-air if you like, is I make a loop. So this is my right hand loop, and I've got my little tail, and then I take the left hand side around it, creating a loop in the back there, and then with my thumbnail I just push that loop through, so that's now becoming that right hand part of the bow, and then I just play with it until I'm happy with the size of the loops. So I want this one a bit smaller, so you just can pull on them, and I'm just putting pressure on that middle part so I don't pull too far each time I'm pulling, and to try and keep that tight. Just tighten it every now and then as well. There we go. So I've just now got a little bow, and I'm going to put that on with a glue dot as well. So I take my little bow to the dot, and now I do want to squeeze it. I'm squeezing it top and bottom to make that glue dot. Oops, now it's stuck to my fingers. Because I do want it to sort of come in now rather than be round. Just playing with my tail now to get it sort of stuck to the dot. Okay, so now I'm just going to put that at the bottom so it looks like the herbs are all tied together with a cute little bow, and then I can just trim the tails. And then to finish off the front of the card, I've got the little brushed brass butterflies. I thought these were really cute with the herbs. Got my little take your pick tool. One here. I like the idea of having little ones on the herbs. Different directions, and then one up the top here. Yeah, so I was really pleased with how that one turned out. Just from the idea of using the envelope on the front. And for the inside, I'm going to do my usual trick, which is the thyme, which I love the most out of all the herbs. And I'm going to use the word as well this time. Sometimes I chop that off and have it overhanging the edge, but I'm going to use the word thyme. And then we can pop that inside. And I've just remembered I haven't done the little insert into the envelope, so we'll come back and do that. And I'll just need another piece of basic white. I've got something here in my scraps. Oh, what's that bit? No, it won't be wide enough. No, I'll have to use this piece. Okay, so that was stamped in... No, I've lost it. Basic beige. Where have I put the basic beige? Oh, here it is with the stamp. That's very handy. So we're using this border stamp that comes in the Grow with Love set. Oh, very squeaky ink pad. And it makes a really cute little tag. Oops. Oh, that was lucky. Did you see that? It stuck to the paper. It's a very muggy day today here. Okay, so I'm going to die cut that. And it's actually, because of that piece of card I've chosen, it's too big for the mini. So I'm just going to do it on the big machine. It's a little tricky to line up, but we get there. Okay, so there's our die cut shape. And then for the top, I used some of this basic beige ribbon, and I just cut enough to make a little pull, just so you can tell that there's something there. And I attached it just with a staple. I've got this really cool little staple gun that Stampin' Up! Used to do, but any stapler will work. It's just tricky to hold it. Let's go that way maybe, while you get the stapler in there, but I really like the look of that, using staples in the crafting. Okay, so now I'm just going to trim the ribbon. I need proper ribbon scissors. I haven't got around to getting any. I do have sewing scissors, but they tend to be in my sewing box, which is not near the craft room. Okay. So then that you can put your little special message on and slide into the envelope. How cute. And that's the original one. Pretty similar. And I do just want to give credit to, looking up on my computer, the person, because I did take that sort of design of the envelope part with the herbs on it from, just trying to read her name upside down. I will put this in my, here she is, what's your name? Oh, it's Ingrid. And I can't find her surname quickly just now, but I will look it up and put it in the notes that accompany the video. So sorry about that. Yeah, so she had this little arrangement on the front of an envelope on a card, which I cased. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. And please do let me know what you think about me doing a different set for my next video in January. It'll be the last one for January, and then we'll move on to something else anyway. So do you want to see more of the Grow with Love, or would you like me to do something else? And I will see you live again next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.